hierarchy in mind, which definitely helps this game move forward and advance. Now let's see what purple is gonna be doing. Purple,
Space
it's
Knuckle.
oh, that's a bot. I should have looked at that. My bad.
Purple's the
Okay.
bot.
I like what he's doing.
You like what the bot's doing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, always, always. I this morning somebody suggested for me to change my name from Harlow the Hawk to Harlow the Bot. So
That's
I'm
pretty
thinking
good.
about going in
Not a
that
bad
direction.
idea.
Yeah, somebody has to represent the bots.
Okay, so Gary unable to get a bonus first turn. Oh no, he hasn't gone yet. Okay. Johnny,
Yeah,
first in turn order doesn't get the bonus.
yeah. Well, he did, but the bot break him. So
Ah, the
that's
bot broke. Okay, and then Splat
yes,
got
sir.
the top north passage.
Yeah, which I've been calling the
Q
North Wall so far.
holds Old Town, not broken by the bot. And now we've got
Mm.
Bromar here. Next
Oh,
up.
he's thinking hard. He's thinking hard where to go, and he decides to go for I don't know, nothing. Oh, he decides to go for the break on yellow. Did he or did he bought it out?
He
It
said, I
looks
just got the placement bug. Can't place troops. I'm Bromar.
okay. Are we restarting or are we let them? Are we
No,
letting the?
I think we're too far in. Bromar, you can play game two. Just hang out and we'll play game two.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, your placement in this is not that critical, so you'll be okay. Hang out. We'll play game two. I don't know the placement bug. Have you? I'm not familiar with it.
So now the game has taken a really interesting turn. And Black, he tried to go for that bonus, but he didn't get it. Did he forgot to play through for that last spot? Okay, so we're seeing Red insisting with that bonus. Now he should try to eliminate the bot from that position because he still have troops from the bot in the bottom, so the bot can still break him. And now that Pink is also a bot, it can be broken from the right side, so he's surrounded by bots, and not in a good way.
Is there a good way to be surrounded by bots?
Oh yeah, wordplay, yes sir, there is. Now, White is being aggressive. White is actually going to be going for his second bonus, which, in my opinion, is the correct strategy. Now he can split to protect himself against. Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah, he is just okay. He just left like a light card. That could be an issue too. Again, he has a bot on his border, which means that the bot can break him at any time. So let's see what is gonna be the play from Yellow. He had a really bad blitz roll, and again, he is surrounded by bots. So this is gonna be one of those games. Now they're finding out that Magenta
Hmm.
has buttered out. And yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe he holds, maybe he doesn't. We see the bot is splitting the troop placement. And okay, perfect. So the bot is gonna finish his bonus. So far, well, let's see what happens because so far red is holding, but it's four troops from the magenta bot. So people, who is gonna get broken by magenta bot? Okay, so this is gonna be bot versus bot apparently. Or is
Yes,
he going for his
Quarantine. This is the
continent?
final USA group.
Hmm.
The final group overall.
And the bot breaks the bot, which is good news for the red player. Now the question becomes what the red player is gonna be doing now, because somebody needs to clear those bots from that location.
Bromar had Magenta had a bug so had to drop out of the game for now. So we'll come back in game two, but right now is a bot. The magenta player is a bot.
Okay, so red is actually decided to protect all of his borders and then take a card elsewhere. If you ask me, I don't think that's a wise decision because any of these bots can just go wild on him. So, if it was me, I would have just removed the bot from most of my borders, which means that I would have removed the bot from the south, uh, and then also from the top from those top two rows, and that way he only had to worry about a 2 point hold for his continent. Well, 3 point hold, but at least the bot is gonna be on the right side of him. But anyway, now we're seeing that white is gonna go for his third continent, so that definitely is aggressive. Will he be able to hold? Now, I think white right now is in a pretty dominant position. It's gonna be hard for anybody to do anything to him uh, without risking being just taken out of that position. For some reason, Black decided to claim the St. Mitchell, Mount St. Mitchell proper. So this is going to be tough for the yellow player. Now again, the right place right now should be try to remove the bot from all around their maps at least. Yeah, that is the right play because now you only have to focus on the bot from one side. That it will be the right side. Well, there is one position on the top. Let's hope that that bot decides to go up, not right. And up it went. Now, place your bet. Who is it breaking? White it is. Which means that everybody else just caught a big break. Everybody else just got a big break because now they don't have to antagonize the white player while they can actually try to catch up with him. So, this is a really nice-ish turns of events for everybody else. I'm saying nice-ish because still white has two bonuses, which means that everybody else has to catch up. And though yes, the troop numbers are similar right now, but remember that with two bonuses, white will be able to just put away faster than everybody else. He just needs to be less aggressive. He just needs to wait out whenever he's doing his moves. Now let's see what black is gonna do. I'm guessing that right now he's gonna go for St. Mitchell proper. Is that the right move? Is that what he's gonna be aiming for? Okay, so he's gonna securing an external position. If you ask me, I really don't agree with that much because it's not like he has any risk of being card blocked right now. He's going against two blocks, so he should be securing his positions, his main positions, and have like a big stack so he can threaten the white player. Remember, the white player has a similar number of troops, but that is mostly because he decided to be aggressive. If he decides to take it one step at a moment, he may have a chance just to pull away. Well, not anymore because Mose Mishu proper, that one is a big, big bonus. So we're seeing red is finally taking the bot from his position, but again, he plays like a lot of troops in the bottom of the map. This is not the moment to be securing external positions. This is the moment to actually expand. Red needs to expand to another bonus because right now he is falling behind. So now we are probably gonna be seeing white taking back his bonus, and now he might be guarding it better. And yeah, that's exactly what we are going to be seeing. White is pulling away and is pulling away fast. Now, definitely with his two bonuses, black is supposed to catch up soon. So right now, for the looks of it, it looks like a two-horse race between the white player and the black. So yellow apparently is gonna go for his second bonus, which again, It's the right strategy, but the problem that he has is that he has okay. So no, he's not going for his second bonus. He's actually going for an external position. Now I think that's a mistake because he should have broken the bot. He has a bot there with a whole bonus, and it's a strong bonus. It's one of the biggest. So unless purple break, never mind. Purple did the favor to him. So these people are catching a break. Uh, so yeah, perfect. That means that he didn't have to do much, but still the bot can break him. What is he gonna do? I think the right choice right now, he needs to both red and yellow. They need to expand and they need to find a way to remove as much of the position of the bot from their borders because that way they can focus on expanding and trying to catch up with the white and black players. We're gonna be seeing. Thank you, white, for letting us see the troop counts and the percentage. So as you can see right now, black is starting to match up to catch up the white player because Monset Mitchell is a wild big bonus. It's a really big bonus. Now I don't know if well, he's placing troops there, as most of you already know. If you have been watch listen, if you have been hearing me on these things, I love corners, and that is a nice corner for him to be. Why I love corners, people? Because he has 6 stacks. So if somebody's trying to go for the kill, for his kill, they have to commit several troops. They have to do a split, and it's a big, big split. So that's what I love borders. Sorry, corners. And right now, he has a nice choice to be kept alive just because of that 6 troops in that corner. So anyway, moving on. Red decides to finally break the bot, but how wise was that decision? Again, he keeps adding troops to his external position, and there is going to be a point that the other 3 players are going to be. It's going to be. Yeah, right now you're seeing that in the troop count. Like right now, white has over 20 troops over the red player and the yellow player. Black is also going to pull away. So definitely, I think it's time. It's getting late for the yellow player and the red player to expand. They need to do that ASAP. I know they are concerned about the bots, but they need to do that if they want to have any chance of getting a bounty or at least getting the win if that's what they're aiming for. One bonus on this map is not gonna cut it for any of the other players, nor the red nor the yellow player. So let's see the troop count. We see that the uh, purple bot is low in troops, so that means that one of the players can go for that kill. I know most of you, for whoever of the New Year's players, that hasn't watched this tournament as of yet. I know that this is a progressive game, but the bounties matter. The bounties matter even more than the placement because yes, you if you win, you get 10 points, but only one person is gonna win. So the only other way to get points. Oh,
Tough break there.
that's
Johnny gets broken.
so yeah, that is wild.
What's up,
That
Schwinanigans? Schwinigans and Wit.
is is he gonna get that tag team? Now Pink is gonna hit him too.
Yeah,
Only
tough
one way
break
to
for
find
Wit
out.
there.
And no, okay, so he caught a break ish. Pink decided to complete his bonus. So yeah, and now we're seeing the power of Montmichel proper. Now the question is, will Black go for the purple bot bounty? He has enough troops, and he can get those 5 points that is gonna help him.
Thanks for the follow, Wit.
And yes, he is. Yes, and we're seeing the first bounty of this game happening. Black is moving on to get the purple bot bounty, which means that he already has something in the pocket. That's 8. It should be a done deal, and there we got it. That's 5 points for the black player.
Gary the
And
Bear
that,
gets the first 5.
yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
think we had 200 hours of Mont Saint Michel just in that last Canadian group. I'm pretty sure.
So that means that everybody has their first share of Mont Saint Michel. So nobody has to watch that again
Yeah,
after this
this is
tournament.
it. This is the final Mont Saint Michel. I used to really like these settings.
Once upon a time, I guess.
Once upon a time. I mean, no one challenges Splatter Gary here, right? They both just have dominant positions. It's going to come down to those two.
It is a done deal. The moment that yellow and red struggle to expand and were broken by the bot, definitely their fates were sealed. I don't think they're gonna be able to recover for this unless somebody botches a kill. That
Bromar, the next game will be right after this game ends. Once it's a 70%. Probably about 15 minutes.
that was a choice. Definitely, that was a choice. That's something. He decided to break the bot without without regaining his bonus, which means, well, the good thing that he has advantage is that sorry, my daughter wants to talk too, so you're listening to my daughter trying to help me with the commentary here. She wants to, yeah, she agrees with me definitely. Red should have reconquer their bonus.
Okay, so White's got North Passage, West Wall, and the Abbey. Can be as aggressive as he wants to be here. Looks maybe to
Well,
the Magenta Bot bounty.
yeah, I think somebody has to go for the pink bounty soon.
Not going yet. He's got a 30 stack, so he's got pretty much anything he wants to do there.
Yeah, he does. Well, black is a little bit weak right now because he went for the purple bot bounty, and now we're seeing yellow doing the correct play, and that correct play is to trade in. And he going for? Yep. Okay, so we're getting yellow going for the
Q Gatoro.
magenta for the magenta bot bounty.
He's got to get around this 12 stack somehow, though.
Well, he has the 12 on the other side.
Okay,
Hopefully, he
yeah,
doesn't get a
yeah.
bad. Okay, he decided to start with that one. I would have hit the six first, and that's what I would have hit the six first. But
It's gonna work
anyway,
out.
no problem. He got it.
Q Gatoro gets the second bounty of the game for 5 points. Yeah, Bromar, so you just get a 0 basically for the first game. You'll be fine.
But let him know that he still has a chance. Please don't
Still
leave
have a
the server.
chance. We saw someone with 0 going into the third game today win the group, so it can be done.
Yeah. So please don't leave the server. Stay there, stay in your thread, and we will come back at you once we get this game over with. So right now we are having white and black with a commanding position. Definitely, I would expect one of them to pull away soon. Now, yellow has 5 cards, which means that he is gonna be he's gonna catch up to the other two players soon. So this is threatening. So he just takes a card.
No.
Okay. What is he going? What is? Oh, he's going
He's
for
going
the.
for yellow.
He can't.
Yeah, he's got the 31 stack on the left. I think he's
Oh
got
yeah, yeah,
yellow.
yeah. I didn't see that in the
He
bottom.
gets the
So yeah,
5
yeah,
cards.
yeah, I think so too. And
So
that
that's
wasn't some
3
nice.
more points for Gary the Bear, getting the bounty on Q Gatoro.
Yeah, but this is why.
Oh, yeah. He's like 68. He's going to be at 69 when he gets the bounty.
Is he playing mobile? Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
no, he didn't get it. I didn't
he
even
ran
look at
out
the
of
time.
time.
Painful.
Yeah,
Okay, so Johnny
yeah.
gets the Fed bounty there.
Is he? Yeah, okay, perfect. So he's just gonna go for the 70 and then get more time with the 5 cards. Perfect. And people, this is why we play this game.
Man, that was wild. I thought he had tons of time.
That is heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. Poor, poor Black. He had this on his pocket. Now we're seeing that Red might take this game away just because of that miss kill.
He's get as
Well, now
much
I
as he
don't.
can before he gets the.
Yeah, and now he's gonna get. Okay, now he's gonna get the trading and the extra time. So yeah, he might get away with this, and he might get the
30 troops.
70%.
Should have
So
anything.
that was a lucky break, people. I know he's winning. I know he's gonna win this game, but I am holding my ground here. He was super lucky. Now,
Just
hopefully, he
sometimes it
just
just
splits
falls
here.
into place. He'll split. Johnny's a really good player.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've played against him several times, and he definitely plays well.
So
So
Johnny gets the
that's
5 for the bounty, and then the 10 for the win. Takes him to 15.
and that's game, folks. Game number one.
Sometimes you just get
Game.
fed, you know? You're just right place, right time.
Yeah. And with these people, this is the last time you're gonna be seeing Montset Mitchell for this tournament. So kiss
Yeah,
it goodbye.
that was it. And now we get Iceland for the last time. So after game one, Johnny at 15, Gary at 5, and Q Gatoro at 5, everybody else at 0. Romar, now's your time to hop in if you're listening.
Yeah. Bromar, don't be discouraged. Again, with this kind of tournament, you can always make a nice comeback. You just need to
Yeah.
get you just need to remember bounties. Bounties are important. Bounties.
Plenty of time.
So that definitely was an entertaining and quick game. Uh, we see that in this game everything can happen. At the end of the day, the black player wasn't fast enough, and the red player managed to snatch away that victory, that kill, and that victory. So now we are going to Iceland. As all of you know, Iceland is a small map, particularly small for 6 players. Well, 5 players now. Well, it's 6 if you count the bot. But that means that many people will have to uh, make a lot of decisions, tough choices, particularly those first few that are going to start. The quick question here is during your first turn, will you take a card or will you card skip? Because that depends on how big of a stack you have to hit on the first turn. And that would be actually the difference between winning or losing. I have seen people that they win whenever they get uh, that first card by hitting like a large stack, and by large stack I mean something in the range of 5, 4. Okay, so never mind. Moving on, we see that we have uh, a full lobby right now, and I think I think Mitch is gonna be happy that everybody has kept
Nope.
their colors.
Nope, they changed. I already had to adjust.
They changed.
Splat and Q Gatoro flipped.
Poor you, my friend. Poor
I
you.
mean, it's important. I think it keeps people engaged, you know? The color switching
Like,
does it for them.
well, for me, it confuses me because I have no idea. I don't know if red is still winning or still getting it.
Red's the same. Yellow and white's flipped is all that happened. Splat is now
Okay,
yellow.
okay. So red is in the first place, and he has to make a choice. We see that he's in 3 different locations, but he doesn't have an easy card to take. So the question is, does he get a? Oh no, he does. He does.
He gets the 2 off the bot. Oh, 4 stack of red gets hit. 4 stack of yellow gets hit. 4 stack of magenta gets hit. At least it's pretty equal distribution there.
Definitely. At least on this round, the bot is sharing the pain among the different players. But on the bright side, that means that the rest of the players will also have like an easy card that they can take. Now, we're seeing pink is in a single position, which brings up the question, will he single stack or will he just try to split away his troops so he can be in different positions? And for the looks of it, single stack it is. Oh no, he decides to go into different.
That's the other
Okay,
way.
I spoke too early. No problem with that. I don't mind being stand corrected.
Mm.
Now black is in 2 position. We see yellow also in 2 positions. And he's gonna be taking his card from the black or the magenta. I don't know. It's a tough choice, I guess. Okay, magenta it is. Perfect. So, oh, that is a risky play because right now both of his positions are close to each other, which means that he can be accessible for more players. So it will be good to see what he saw that he could do, or who might he be hunting. I don't know if he's might be hunting the bot. Now the bot only has 14 troops, so maybe next turn he can go for the bot, or and we're seeing that white is over attacking. I don't know. Might he be trying to go for the um Mamba strategy? Will he try to go for
Go
that
for the
bonus?
bonus.
Yeah. Will he try to flush the black player away? And red, for the second time in a row, is forced to. Okay. Okay, so he's asking Magenta to move away. Will Magenta do that? So that means that we're seeing the red. He would like to. He would like probably to single stack, but that would also give him an open lane for the bot kill. Does Magenta allows that? That is a question. If I was Magenta, I wouldn't move. If you want to kill the bot, you have to put yourself in a bot. Okay, but Magenta is a nice guy. Hey, somebody has to be nice every now and then.
Mm.
Magenta move away. I don't think that was a nice choice because now red can go for the bot kill, which again that is my preferred strategy. Just go in, go out, get your 5 points and move on. And the red player already got he already got 15 points, right?
Yes, red's at 15.
So here, yeah. So with a kill, that means that he's comfortably at 20. But we can see maybe the yellow player snatch the bot kill from the. Will he? No. Wow, that was an odd choice, right?
He didn't go for the
He could
bounty?
have. Well, I think he could. Did he? I didn't notice. Did he hit a 1?
Not
I
sure.
think that I don't remember, but I don't think that was a 1. But anyway, that was his choice. Let's see what the white player decides to do. Just that. Okay. So nobody wants to get the early bot kill. Well, maybe people are gonna be waiting until the bot gets that third card, and that way they at least have a chance to trade in turn, which is a nice decision, I guess. Now the white player is deciding what to do. Will he fortify back or will he stay where he is? He stood in place. Now it's red's turn. He wanted magenta to move out. Magenta did. So what does he do? Okay, single stack or bot kill. That okay. That is a strategy on its own. He I don't know. I don't know if he's trying to block the bot in some way or he's trying to. I don't know. I don't understand that strategy. But we could ask him after the game what he was thinking, what he was seeing. But there are sea lanes that connect those two territories from the bot. If he wanted to actually protect the bot kill from any other player but yellow, he would have had a better chance just staying in the other two positions. I don't know how they're called, but that one and that those two ones that are to the right and to the bottom of his current positions. That way, he could have better shielded the bot kill from everybody else. Um, so it would be good to ask him because that is definitely a weird choice. We see that right now. Well, black makes kill. I don't know if maybe yellow has the path now to go for the bot kill. No, he's only. Okay, so nobody wants to get the bot kill. Let's see what white does. White also, well, no, white doesn't. White doesn't have access to that too. That is sandwich between red, black, and yellow. So that means that yellow. So that means that white missed that opportunity. So who will be the first one to go, people? Who do you think? Besides the bot, come on, that is an easy pick. Who do you think will be the first one to go? If I have to bet, I would say magenta. Magenta is in two locations, but both locations are weak. So he has a good chance to go fairly quick. We see the red trades in. Will he get the bot bounty now? Yes, he does. So I think he wanted to make sure that he was going to be in a position of strength once he got the bot. Yeah,
Johnny gets 5 for the bot bounty in Iceland.
yeah. So that means that red he took the risk that nobody else would go for the bounty, and that risk actually paid off. And after the kill, he is not as weak as he could have been. And he technically single stacks, which means that he's gonna be on in par with other players. Now, people can still get his bounty. The question is if it's worth it. I really don't think so. I really don't think so right now because nobody has the ability to trade in turn. And I think the rest of the players are playing for the win. They are not playing for the bounty points. Uh, that is a choice. My bad for the noise. Uh, that is a choice that everybody makes. However, they want to play this game. For us, it's just more content and it's more entertainment.
Hmm.
Trying to think what is going on inside the heads of all these people. So I think right now, yellow might be looking a little bit fishy. And fish it is. There we got it. Fish, fish. So,
Splat is
yellow just
killed by
yellow is killed by black.
Gary. Yeah,
Got yeah.
Gary with 5
So
points there.
he probably is compensated for the one that he missed the previous time. Does he has enough to go for the 70%? He might, but he has to certainly hurry up because he is running out of time. Will he try? Well, he cannot do that anymore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he could have. He would have had to
Yeah,
run a 5 on 3.
yeah,
No, I don't think he had it because he didn't have his stack in the right spot. He couldn't get there.
yeah. Now he is fishy, and there is a good chance that white is going to take the game away now because most of the board is clear. So we have 33%, and he's going for the kill on Gary. And oh well, he's actually doing both, but that is kind of risky because he lost three, and now he has to hit. So he's not okay. That is a choice. He definitely had this in the wrong way. Does he has enough? Yeah, he does.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Okay. He gave up the. He
Q
could have
Gatoro
gotten the.
gets the win in Iceland for 10 points and moves up to 15 for the match.
And he decided to not take the bounty on black. So, but at least he got the 10 points.
Went with the safe 10
Which,
points, yeah.
yeah, I think those splits kill him. Well, not kill him. He won, but those splits actually hurt him. Uh, he cannot try to go. He went for the 70% instead of going for the kill on black. Maybe he thought that he couldn't get the 70%, but definitely if he hadn't split his troops and tried to go for the 70 early, he could have gotten the kill. But anyway, that doesn't matter. What matters is that he won. He got the 10 points, and this is the last time that we see
That was it
Iceland.
for Iceland. Hope you guys
Well,
enjoyed
well,
it.
well. Well, it's not the last time per
Until
se that
we
we
use
see
it
Iceland. We're
until we
about
use Iceland for the World Cup finals.
so that is the plan, Mitch. We're gonna be
Almost
using
certainly, right? Almost certainly.
we're gonna use the map that everybody hates for the
That's
finals.
right. You got it.
You
Three
wanna win
times
the
actually.
money, you have
All three games for the finals will be in Iceland.
that is gonna be funny. You want the money, you have to suffer to earn it.
Live through this.
That is gonna be a new definition for blood, sweat, and tears.
Mm.
Just annoyance, annoyance, annoyance. So now we have the very last game for this seeding round, people. You already know it. You have already seen that through countless times throughout the day. Oh, that is always funny. You're gonna be seeing. You have seen that through countless times throughout this whole week. Now we have Bromar with red, and they just keep changing colors. Mitch,
Bromar's
I
red
cannot.
now. Splat stays yellow. What did Johnny go to?
White. I think definitely.
Red. And Q Gatoro changed to something then?
I think he's magenta now.
Sure, sure. I mean, it wouldn't be fun without just doing that each time. It's a good way to end the season
So
round.
definitely, this is a high point. So we're seeing right now that you can have uh, the blizzards. Uh, the way the blizzards are constituted, you have 2 point West Africa, and with that blizzard on Egypt, that means that you can have all of Africa with a 2 point guard. We also see that we have two bonuses that are split. Italy and Orient, both of those bonuses are split. As White is trying to do right now, you could have uh, Scandinavia. You could have Scandinavia with only one border,
Chat, if you're
and
asking
we.
how my game went, it went terribly. Stark beat me up and I ended with 5 points, so not too good. You're good, Harlow.
Oh yeah, White is doing something. Don't ask me what because I don't understand that play. He's definitely doing something with that four right there. Uh, he's trying to. I don't know. He's okay. White is doing something. So hey, he won the first game. He know what he's doing. I trust that he knows what he's doing. Well, purple is a bot, but red is not, and red is gonna have that extra troops for being the sixth position. So there is a good chance that he's just gonna be wiped out from that position altogether. So again, no Australia, no win. Europe Advanced Edition. So we're
Stark.
seeing. Oh,
This is the last seeding round game uh, of the whole seeding round. So no games for a week after this. We'll announce the upcoming schedule tomorrow for this upcoming week.
if I had that bad blitz roll that Magenta had, I would grab a beer right now. It
Yeah, that's
was
a
a
tough one.
really, yeah. So that means the Magenta is in a really tough position from the get-go. We're seeing that the bot is trying to go for Western Australia or Northwestern Australia. Sorry, what am I saying? Northwestern Africa.
There you go.
See, I was still thinking
You're
about
thinking Australia.
uh, yeah, no Australia, no win. Now we're seeing that yellow is gonna go for the Balkans bonus. That, in my opinion, that and the Dynamic Ops, those are two of the best bonuses of this map. And yellow is in a really strong position to actually bleed out to Russia and Eastern Europe. So we have to watch out for yellow. He has a nice chance to spill over the rest of the map. So we're seeing that red is going to be greedy and nice at the same time. How do you ask? Well, he didn't remove white from that position of England. Yeah, that's the South, so that's still England, people.
Two
Uh,
bonuses on his first turn though. Pretty impressive play.
and greedy. The question is, will he hold? Everybody was nice to black. They let him keep Scandinavia. So I would expect him next turn uh, to consolidate his troops in Denmark. Now let's see what White does, because that strategy certainly was weird. So for the looks of it, White is gonna go for France. Did White bought it out? No. Okay, so I don't know what White is doing. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Hard to say.
Definitely he's, yeah. Is
Going
he
for
treating
France
this?
when he doesn't have enough.
Yeah, this map is widely played throughout the Risk community. So by now the strategy of this map is known. So it's really weird that he's playing it this way. I don't know if he's trying to actually go for England or for France. There is a bot right there that can break him if he decides to go south. Or maybe he's
Yeah,
trying
I think
to
that's what he's doing. Is he's trying to steal France? Maybe.
or he's trying to lure the bot in the to the southern position, but that is a weak position to be because uh, right now he is the only way that Pink could expand will be to France unless Pink wants to go for Germany. But that will definitely means that Magenta is gonna be in at odds with the black player. That is gonna be an uneasy position. Now we're seeing yellow. Yellow is doing an okay. So yellow decided to expand south, and he got that North Africa bonus, which is a 1 point, well, 2 point hold, but he controls the Balkans area. So it's a risky move because the bot is right there. Now he is probably banking that the bot is gonna go try to complete his bonus, and with that, it's not gonna break him. But there is no assurances in this game. Now, definitely, the bot has behaved in a more continental way. The bot has tried to go for this bonus consistently, which also could impact the white player. The white player is banking on the bot attacking from that South England position, but who knows? Is that South England position called Sussex? Maybe I have watched too much of the Last Kingdom.
The bottom one's London, where the purple is.
Okay, Trivis.
Oh,
Okay,
tough roll for Johnny. He's already having a tough
that
game, and that's a tough roll to go along with it.
that is a choice. People make choices, and that certainly is one of them. So now I would expect yellow to either take I would expect yellow to either take the northwest Africa bonus, or maybe he could clear the pocket of Orient that is behind him. And with that, definitely yellow is gonna be in a strong position. The question is, what will he do? So Magenta is kind of making a claim for Germany right now. So we could be seeing a possible war or conflict between Magenta and Black. And we see the bot taking Northwest Africa and attacking North, but I don't think that's how White foresaw that happening. Okay, so what is Yellow gonna do? Is he gonna start clearing the pocket? Is he going to go for Russia? Well, Russia is out of the question because you see that. Okay, so he's gonna break the bot in Northwest Africa, which is the right choice if you ask me. That way, he doesn't have to worry about the bot trying to break him, and he can slowly move in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And as predictive, Red went for Red went for the um, England and Iceland bonus, or Britain, Greater Britain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm expecting British people correcting me in their minds, like, "What the heck are you calling this place? This is England. This is whatever." It's
Yeah,
like
for
people. I
sure.
watch Doctor Who. That's all I know about England.
Yeah, that's pretty much, I think, real. Oh, Gary hits the 10
Ooh,
stack or the 6 stack of red?
yeah. Ooh la la.
That was
That
aggressive.
was aggressive. Which was a weird position because it's not like he's in that strong of a position right now.
Mm-hmm.
We see now the good thing is that now he is kind of kill guarding the bot in that position that is, I don't know how that position is called. I know it's in the orange bonus. Red is mad, but Red doesn't have many things that he can do. He cannot attack Black without getting into a conflict with the Magenta player that is already trying to claim that um, a Germany bonus. Or is he going for France? And with that, one of the last few positions of the Black player is removed from the map. I think Germany it is. I think. Oh, 7v7? Do we see a 7v7 now? Will the bot? No, the bot just take one card and moves. This is a this is a threatening position from the bot. It can go and break one of the any of the two players.
I think
Well, it already
Splat
traded in.
is
That
being
means
risky up there with Gary the Bear. I think it's very possible he gets taken out of that position up there, based off
oh
what
yeah,
Gary just did last turn. Oh, I think Gary's saying it's okay. You can have the Orient territory, and I'll kill guard you.
hmm. Okay, so what's gonna be Red's move right now? So he just removed Black's external position. Oh, he's going for Black?
He's upset with
No,
Black
no,
for
no.
hitting his stack, maybe.
Yeah, but if you ask me, that was his own making because he didn't have anything to do in Russia. And we see. Okay, so I think there's gonna be a gentleman agreement between Black and uh, Yellow. So Black just let Yellow keep his stack in there. I don't think that's gonna be much of a kill guard, more like an arrangement that Yellow is gonna go for the orange bonus. Now, White did the right choice. It was his only choice. He had to trade in, otherwise he would have been killed.
Mm-hmm.
He's still playing in a really odd way. because he already had a stack in Orient. He just needed to capture France at least to get something out of it. But he's playing this weird non-continent strategy, which is gonna cost him because as you can see right now, Magenta has double of his troops. Actually, Magenta, Red, and Yellow. Both of them that has multiple continents, they have double of his troops. So this is a good moment, people, for you all to see what happens in this kind of map when you don't get a bonus. You are going to lag behind.
I'll be right back, Harley. You keep going.
Yeah, no problem. So magenta is okay. So magenta is removing yellow. No, magenta is doing something. I really don't understand what he's trying to do. I understand the play of removing yellow from that position because you want to keep yellow on the other side of the map for him to actually get a kill or something on the white player that is on the left side of the map. He will have to break several bonuses, which is gonna put him in a war with somebody else. Now, we are seeing right now that yellow is gonna go for the Eastern Europe bonus, or he's getting a card. Or is he just removing that? Right? No. Okay, so I think he's just gonna slowly take that bonus. Perfect, perfect. He is. I think it's a nice approach that he's playing this in a more conservative way. He is not gonna rush to it because that if he rushes to it, he's not gonna have as many troops, which is gonna leave him vulnerable for red or somebody else to break him in his other bonuses. So it's nice that he's refraining himself from expanding too quickly, and that way whenever he decides to get Eastern Europe bonus, he doesn't have to feel threatened that he can be hit because he's gonna have a big enough stack to intimidate people.
Oh, you're talking about
Now,
yellow?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Now black is going for Russia for the Russia bonus, which is a nice move on his behalf.
He takes purple out of it.
Uh, I do agree with that move.
It's just hard to
Purple,
it's hard to guard against a bot there, so that makes sense.
particularly when he had so many bad blitz rolls. So he only had like 7 troops in that area, and he has to still contend with yellow on the right on the south of Russia or the north of Orient, however you want to see that.
Hmm.
Now,
Yeah, I don't know why he's agreeing to kill guard yellow there, but yellow's
me
potentially the
either.
strongest player on the board. I mean, now he can't take him out because yellow's on his border, so would make sense.
And I was going in that direction. I think he is concerned that yellow is just gonna hit him hard if he remove him from that location. It's not like he can do anything to defend himself. Now we know that yellow is gonna go for the Eastern Europe bonus. Will he go for the Western Europe bonus too? Sorry, for the Western Africa, Northwest Africa. Or no, I think Magenta is gonna go for the bot kill now. Maybe. No. Okay, so we're having a really conservative lobby right now, which it's nice enough, I guess. Um, they could. Okay, so this could be a really interesting sort of event. The bot just attacked the center of Germany, which means that Pink has a nice line to complete his Germany bonus and clear black from his side of the map. And with a nice trade in, there is a really good chance that he can even remove black from his eastern, from his Russia position.
Does yellow go
Okay,
get
so we're gonna,
the yellow gets the bot kill, takes the 17 over.
yeah.
Splat gets his first 5 of the game of the match.
And as important, he also gets a Northwest Africa bonus.
True. And clears it out. Magenta cannot feel good about that situation. Does Magenta
Okay.
break yellow there?
Or red.
How much does Splat put down there?
Is he going for a white? I don't think he has enough to go for a white. But will he? No. He decides just to
No.
guard strong.
He's gonna add too many to the Balkans to get white.
Yeah. So white survives another turn, but he finally has France. Now he's oddly kill guarding. Well, maybe he's not kill guarding the magenta player. He's just in line to remove him from that position. And
Red gets white.
yeah,
Bromar gets his first 5 points.
yeah, it was a really odd strategy from Johnny. It would be good to ask him what was he thinking.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
he just struggled early to get what he needed and couldn't get the rolls, and then was just trying to come up with whatever he could to stay alive. Okay, red hits yellow.
and now yellow.
Yeah, you can watch Johnny.
He,
Johnny's in the chat.
hey Johnny.
Yeah, so red
Okay,
hits
so
yellow there, which I think he needed to do probably, but doesn't
oh yeah, yeah,
completely doesn't completely break yellow because he doesn't want to open the 25 stack to him.
yeah. Which both were pretty smart choices.
Yeah, probably a good move there.
Now the only way that yellow can retaliate is if he has a trade.
Yeah,
Well,
Johnny,
well,
you just
actually,
had a really tough start, and then the roll early put you behind.
okay. So what is black going to do right now? He had a set, and he held Russia 52 cards. Okay, so he might go for no. Oh, he's skill guarding yellow now. Okay, I guess. Now magenta could get the kill on the yellow player if he decides to. If he has a trace also. I don't know if he does. But he needs to have a trait so he can kill. No, he's not. He's not gonna do that. And his chance to actually get. So is no one gonna break red? Apparently nobody is gonna break red. So red.
Magenta moves that
Okay.
stack out of the way in case yellow wants to go through.
I'm taking it in. I'm taking it that way. He move out of the way so he can go and hit red as hard as he can, which
Mm-hmm. Well,
is
he
a
knows, yeah,
tempting.
he's upset with them, so he might as well. He doesn't want to lose a stack over that.
Well, somebody has to hit red, otherwise this next turn he's just gonna pull away and fast.
I think so too.
He's thinking too much, or maybe he's thinking on going for the kill on the on the magenta player. Yeah, I think so. He's going for the kill on magenta, and that way he can get that bounty. And yes, sir. And yeah, he is going for the kill on magenta, and with that he's gonna get his 5 points.
3. He already has one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Touche, touche. Yeah, he got the bot. And with that, magenta. Okay, that almost could have ended up badly for the yellow player. Now the yellow player at least has 2 bounties on this game, and he breaks black. Again, somebody definitely needs to break red too. Well, nobody broke red what it mattered, and now red's still gonna be too strong during this game. Does he has a set? He doesn't. And yellow is too spread out for red to kill. And also he has a 5 trade, which means that yellow has a good chance to of getting a kill next turn, or at least hurting red.
What are trades at Harlow? Do you know?
I don't remember right now.
Oh. Red's got that 15 stack buried. That could have been helpful there.
So okay. So black is gonna go for the kill on yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Well, black is playing mobile, which means that he is at a disadvantage right now. The good thing is that he has enough troops. He just needs to not do anything fancy. And by that I mean just stick to the plan. When you're playing mobile, like he is right now, you just need to stick to the plan. Just go and hit whatever you have to hit. And this is the moment of truth. Because he has to hit a 2 and a 3. And that's not 100%. Never mind, he got it.
You got it.
And
Yeah,
with
Johnny,
that,
the points are up to date, but I got to put in that kill.
and with that, we have the 40 trade, and he can hurt. Okay, so he can still hurt red as much as he wants. He just needs to hit him everywhere. He needs to break red everywhere, and he has to go into every corner. Corner being the keyword here.
Corner.
He's taking too
Harlow
long
loves a good
deciding
corner.
what to do. Oh yeah, I too. See, right now because of those blizzards, Iceland is a really nice corner for him. Now he has to find a way to get all the way to Orient. Uh, um, yeah, now he should avoid hitting too many stuff because he still needs to get all the way to the Balkans.
Everyone moves on from their seeding round game. It's just possible if you win your group or finish second, you have a chance of getting an auto advance through the first knockout round.
Okay, so he played nice. I don't agree with that move. He should have led that 4 over in Iceland because that way the red player he had to commit. He had to commit a lot of troops for that position. He doesn't. That's what I love a good corner. When you have a good corner, you you can. Oh, never mind. Red doesn't have cards. Oh, this has been happening too many times today. I'm starting a thought and then I just keep going with never mind. So red doesn't have cards. Now this is gonna be black. This is black's game already. With or without cards, he's gonna have enough troops to. Well, yeah. He has them. He has enough troops to get the kill on red.
Stark, we're going to have 19 auto advances. So I don't know what the point cutoff is because I haven't looked, but it'll be done by group winners. So all 14 group winners will get an auto advance, and then
23 and a set.
the 5 highest scoring second place finishers will auto advance.
23 and a set, guys. This is game. Yes, sir, it is. And with that, he hits Russia. Let's see. Hopefully, let's not forget that he's playing mobile, which means that these switches and all these splits they can cost him dearly, as we are seeing right now. Yeah, mobile it's fun because you have mobility, of course, as the name says. But this is the problem with that kind of game hurts you. If you were a PC player, right now you will be halfway through it. So this is the big question:
The
will
90
he get
seconds
it?
makes a big difference here.
Okay. The good thing is that he doesn't have to do any more splits. Nah, the bad thing is that he has to get all the way down to Orient. I wouldn't have done that because
Oh,
you have to choose the other one. Oh, he has a hit of 5. See, people, this is why I love corners. Oh, he doesn't get it. Damn.
doesn't quite get it.
That is also heartbreaking. Now, the good thing for him is that it's only 50, so the red player is not gonna have enough to eliminate him. The bad thing is that red is gonna more likely than not gonna break him all across the map, and also red is gonna be ahead in the troop count, which means sorry in the card count, which means that red might have a better chance of getting uh, a trade in before him. So red is doing the right thing. He is trying to expand as much as he can, but luckily for black, he's gonna be able to hold that England bonus. So even though he doesn't have a set, but he will have enough troops to at least break red everywhere that he can. Let's see what he does. Okay, perfect, good. Okay, okay, he's doing it right. Okay. Now, what I would do? No, well, don't connect. No, don't do that. Okay, that was a good fail. Come on, fail again. Fail again. That's a good fail. That fail can protect him. Why? Because that is split. That means that red has to waste a lot of time placing troops. Whenever you are in this situation like black is right now, you want to make it as hard as possible for your opponent to actually get you. So having those breaks in between your troops helps you because now your opponent has to try to split troops and try to move troops in different positions. He has to figure out a way to remove all of your positions, and that is gonna take time. So it's only two troops that he has down there, but still, it's time that the red player, like right now, the red player is trying to figure out how to better distribute his troops so he can get the most out of his position. But anyway, we've seen that the red player actually didn't have any trade in, but he got a lucky break and he managed to hit uh, to break the Iberia bonus. Now let's see. Those black has cards. Now remember that black is getting enough cards, but he's also playing mobile, which means that he's gonna be slow. Which
That's
also means that
Johnny won't
Mhm.
finish. Most likely won't finish him first there. Start depending on how this game ends, I guess. He would if
Don't
Bromar wins, I guess.
see right now. Okay, so he's removing red from that position, and that is nice. If it was me, I would leave the 4 in the bottom, right there. Not there, the other bottom. That 4 is good, but there is a 3 already there. Now, red does has a trade in, and now he can make sure that he can remove black from most of his positions. I don't know if he has enough to fully eliminate black. And black actually moved the 4 to the front, which again, I really don't like. I like to leave those smaller troops, like a 4, in a corner because that way you have to commit a lot of troops. Okay, he may have caught a lucky break because he had that blitz roll plus he had to split. Okay, now red managed to break England. He's not gonna be able to break Iceland too. And now he is going to break. So by the looks of it, this game is gonna be a nice back and forth. Red is not gonna have enough cards, and he. Okay, so he. Yeah, exactly. That was an oops. Yep, it was, my friend. It was a big oops. I think he didn't notice that blizzard right there in the northwest territory of the west northwest Sahara bonus, and yeah, this and a trade in could definitely give an edge to the black player. No trade in, no.
So he would
Okay,
have traded
no.
in by now.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't know. Maybe many people think, if he knows that he's being watched, he might want to give us like a heart attack or something. For the drama and the ratings.
Oh, for the ratings.
Yeah,
At least someone cares about the ratings. That's good.
yeah. Somebody has to, right?
Somebody.
Now, he might cut a break right now. He didn't have a trade, but definitely he is playing. I think right now black has a nice advantage. Unless red has a lucky break and he gets a trade in three, he yeah, okay, he's gonna get that Iceland. He's gonna complete that Iceland bonus. Perfect. He's breaking Germany. Let's see if he has. Yeah, I think he has enough to break France. What I would do is avoid connecting many of my territories. Will he? Okay, he will have to find a way to break that North Africa too. Yeah, he's wasting too much time doing that. Just hit until you break everything. Okay, so okay, so it's gonna split, and now perfect. It's gonna break. Okay, it's not like it matters that much now. Remember, Black is playing mobile, and as you can see, those two locations in Iberia, those two locations are critical because now Black has to waste a lot of time thinking where he's going to be placing his troops. He doesn't have to do a split in Iberia, but he does have to do a split in Africa, and he has to make sure that he can have enough troops. Oh, he doesn't. That is okay. Hopefully, red doesn't have a set on. Yeah, hopefully red doesn't have a set on three, and that way black can win the game. But that was a weird choice because he could have removed the external positions, and he's not gonna break uh, Scandinavia. Now he's more likely than not gonna remove red from the right side of the map, which means that he is going to have. Well, that was a wrong pattern right there. He has to do a split, which again it takes time. But he's gonna remove red from the red side of the map, which means that red now has to think about that. Now he's gonna break red, and the main difference right now will be if red has a card. Okay, you hit the two first, nice, and moment of truth, people. Does red has cards?
Yep.
He
Oh my
does.
gosh. Oh, he has the
Oh,
stack.
yeah, head on, head on.
Does black have cards now?
Um, right now, this is anybody's game. Definitely, red does have speed. Okay, so he's breaking black everywhere that he can. Okay, see, that's what I love, corner. See, there is a four right there. You cannot hit that. If
God, you
if
got
there was
red
two,
here?
and red is doing the right thing. He's breaking black everywhere that he can, and that three
All
is
of
a
these cards
beautiful,
on three
beautiful
again.
three.
If black doesn't
No,
have
leave
cards on
that
three,
three.
red wins.
Because he has cards.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh.
No cards for Gary.
And that's it, folks. That's game. Black doesn't have cards, which means that red is gonna win.
Which
Let's see if he can.
means Johnny gets to win the group in that scenario, which is good for Johnny. And Bromar, after having the glitch in game one, comes all the way back.
And you see, guys, that is why you don't leave the server. You still have a chance. Believe it or not, you still have a chance. Well, right now, the only thing that can screw red will be if he messed up the splits right now. Will he? No, that was the biggest question that I have. Does he has enough to get? Will he remember to get that one? But he does, which is nice. But see, people, because black is in so many locations, red needs to decide where is he gonna be placing his troops. That is taking a lot of time from the map. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, and the funny thing is that because black is not in a single line, it's gonna be hard. It's harder for red to actually allocate his troops. That one in Crimea is a beautiful one because you have to split, and those splits takes time and takes some conscious efforts. Now, let's see. Does he has cards now? Do you? He
Oh my
does.
gosh. You still got red?
Oh boy, oh boy. I think unless red doesn't have any cards, I think he still has the edge just because he's playing uh in PC.
Yeah, but I think
Right?
black gets to break them everywhere here before they get cards again.
Yeah, but red only has to just move his troops away. He just needs to expand as much as he can. And right now, Black has to focus. Hey, I'm a mobile player. I'm telling you this from a mobile player perspective.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Right now you have to think about getting all of these positions. And trust me, right now it's in his mind that he has to reach Russia. He cannot run out of time in Russia. So that's what
Mm-hmm.
he's thinking right now. He has to break Russia, and he's also thinking that he has to break Iceland. Okay, he's focusing on Iceland. That can be a little bit dangerous, but the good thing is that Russia is only 2 territories away and
If he
he's
has
breaking
time, he
everything
can
else.
take all of that on the right. Yeah, I think he goes for it all.
Okay. He's focused on the wrong thing. Hit Russia. Hit Russia. Okay, perfect.
Hmm.
So he's hitting Russia. Good. Now, Red is not gonna have that many territories, that many troops. What he has to do is just expand, try to break as many of the
Yeah, I
territories that
think black
of Black
wins.
that you can.
There's no coming back from that,
He,
right?
I don't know. Let's see, because well, yeah. Black is gonna have enough. Yeah, I think Black wins now for sure.
Sorry, Johnny.
Yeah. Yeah. It's only a few territories, and Black. Well, let's see.
He's
Again,
got to
Black
hit
has
it
to
right,
split,
though.
and he has to do a split.
A lot of splits.
So yeah, so I think let's see what happens. This game is crazy. This is fitting for the last game of the of the seeding round. This is super fitting. We have a really nice back and forth, which is super entertaining. And yeah, Red survives another turn.
He's just
Now
going
the
to clean
question
up
again,
where he
people.
can.
Yeah. The question, people, oh, everybody with me, does he has cards?
Yeah.
He's gonna get broken. Definitely, if he doesn't have cards, he's done for. That's gonna be game. But if he does, then definitely we are gonna be here for another half an
Two
hour
on
easy.
one. Got the
And
two
he
on one.
gets
That's
it.
helpful. Everyone moves on to the next round, Johnny. Don't worry. But you might get to skip around depending on how this one ends.
Does he has cards?
No cards.
No.
That's game. GG's, everyone.
And that's it, folks. Red doesn't have cards, and now blacks get the easy win in the name of all of us that are mobile players. Thank you, Black. And this is just a transaction, and this is just a transaction. This is gonna happen unless, yeah, unless he blocks his troops, which he didn't. Yeah, you need to zoom in this. Yeah, this. I know.
This is
This
the
part is
final game of seeding round. 26 games in 5 days, everyone. Final attack here. Gary the Bear finishes off Bromar for the win. Wins the group with this attack.
yeah.
We will see if we have anyone post game that would like to talk. Jump in the waiting room. Any of the players that would like to talk about the game.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Splat? How'd that work out for you?
It went pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll say I think red made a mistake feeding me at the end because I think black was going to go for it anyway, and they would have had the win easily guaranteed. If they would have just sat there, I would have if they were going to feed me, I would have hit me a lot less. But they hit way too much of me to make the kill absolutely easy for black,
Yeah.
which then caused them to lose the game.
You're saying red feeding you?
Yeah, 100% that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Like he could have hit me a little bit, but I think hitting me that much was 100% a mistake because if he doesn't hit me that much, because the whole reason I went for the pink kill, I was because you guys saw me thinking about it. I was like, well, black is not going to have a line on me unless red feeds the hell out of me, right? So I was like, okay, I'll go for it. I'll get the secure points, and then I'll be on 5. And red will have, or black will have a absolutely tight kill line on me, and I don't think he gets it. And then I set in, and I'm pretty strong on 3 cards, and then it's like a balanced game. That's what I thought was going to happen, right? I was going to be knocked down really weak by black, and then I would have been fine. So, what was you guys read on that game?
Hey, quick questions. Quick questions, Spatula. In that first game, how do you feel when you got your bonus in the first turn and then the bot break you and kept breaking you and kept breaking you?
Oh, no, that was Johnny. That was Johnny
That
who
was
that kept
Johnny.
happy to.
You
That was
guys
Johnny.
keep changing. Okay, so I need to wait for Johnny. I'm sorry. You were yellow? I don't remember. Which color were you in the first game?
He was white in the first game.
In the first game, I was white. But
he had the west wall and the north passage there early.
That first game was really interesting. I kind of regretted. I had about 2 kills I could have made, but they were very awkward splits and tight lines because they were awkward splits. I could have killed Johnny, set in, and gone for the 70, but number one, it would have been a tight 70%, and it would have been a tight kill. And there's no guarantee I get either because of how awkward the splits were. And I was thinking, well, Johnny's probably going to be on 4 after this, and I think he not only had a set on 3, but yellow got fed with 5 cards, so that was kind of unfortunate.
Gary the Bear, congrats on the group win there.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, sorry about that spatula in that Iceland game. I wasn't trying to be a dick about it, but I kind of thought that if you had a set, you were going to kill me, so I kind of felt either strike or be struck kind of thing. So luckily it worked out for me, but
I didn't have a set, and I wouldn't have gone for you if I did have a set. I would have gone for Johnny and then won the 70. Because
I got you. I thought about going for the 70 right after, but I only got the 8 trade from you, and I think I would have been about a territory short. So
no, you had 7.
Hold off for a turn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because you were on 3 cards and then had the force trade in. I think you had 4. I think you had 4 ones to hit, and the 4th one would have got you the 70. I'm pretty sure. After you killed
maybe I had it. I was sitting there counting it up, and I was running out of time, and I was like, you know what? I'll just hold off. I'll play it conservative after just doing that. So.
Yeah, like 100%. I was not going for you though. I was going to.
Gary, what about the end game in Europe Advance? You're on mobile, right?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, man.
was that you, Gary? Yeah, that was a grinder. Yeah, that was a bit
of a grind.
Bromar
there was a lot of splits.
Cards on 3, all kinds of stuff.
So I'm on mobile, and I don't play too much ranked anymore. I used to play a bit of it back in the day, but I found that the only way that I can keep up with PC players is by creating splits purposefully. So I create splits, and then I put a blockade in the middle of it. So you have to split while also hitting a stack, and it makes it so you can't take as much territory all at once, even with a trade.
Harlow was talking about that actually on the stream because he's also a mobile player, and he was talking about your strategy and how he does the same thing, creating those split challenges for PC players.
Yeah, makes sense. I took a lot of risks on that last game because I had the unfortunate bug in the first game, couldn't play,
sucks.
and then I got hit by a bot in my first turn on the Iceland, so I took out a 5, put me in 1 position. So my first 2 games just didn't really do anything for me. So I took a lot of risks trying to be greedy and trying to hopefully play for a win.
Yeah, I thought you played well in Europe Advanced. Splat was thinking that you fed him too much, though.
Yeah, I was trying to decide that so what I was trying to do there, and it was a risky play. Like I said, I was trying to be greedy and trying to be lucky at the same time, and so I played to that. out that if I feed him just enough to where it looks like a good kill, that he'll go for it and fail, and then it feeds me, you know. So I was trying to make it set up a look-alike feed and hope that he would fail it. And he won a 5v3, so that was the luck I didn't need to happen, right? So that was the outs that I was playing for, was trying to weaken both players by having them feed each other.
Well, Gary, that's a good question for you. I have a question. Would you have gone for the kill on me even if he didn't feed me, or how much would he have had to feed for you to attempt to kill me? Because I think he would have killed me regardless, or attempted to.
So I kind of got to the position where I was lowest on troops and behind on cards. So I was going to sit up there and wait for one of you guys to do something. So I wasn't doing anything. I was going to stack on my 56 that I had up there, and I was going to take a card and pass until somebody else did something.
Yeah,
I was in holding pattern until you absolutely fed him. Then it was kind of like, well, now I kind of have to try for it. At least get some points. I thought I
actually
was
want
going
to
to lose
point
the
out.
game. Yeah.
I want to point out something on that though, because it looks like it was a really bad feed, but the other thing was that you didn't know is I was sitting on a 4 no trade. So I had no cards to trade in. If I'm in that position and you are in a holding pattern and I don't feed that kill, he trades the 5 and kills me for 4, no problem.
100%.
Absolutely no problem.
Yeah.
So I had to play to my outs on how I'm going to win and how I'm going to try to stay alive. And there was no chance that I live if I don't set that feed up. And I hope you failed
I took that kill assuming I was coming in second. I did not expect to win that by taking that kill.
I have a legitimate question.
We
Why
got
did you knock my
Johnny.
3 out of the top right?
Why did I knock your 3 out of the top right?
Was that because I was the point lead? When you took Russia?
Oh, no. So I was going. I was specifically aiming for Russia, and then the bot kind of got in the way. So I thought that I'd knock your 3 out first and then wait for the bot after that.
Well, I was about to suicide you when you did that, dude.
It wasn't even like a strategic, non-strategic. It was kind of there's a 3 and 4. I took the 3.
That's what you did. You fed me with that move.
I almost did suicide Black too. I almost suicided you. I went for the bot kill on my 6 and you took out my 6. I was like, oh, he just killed me. He just ruined my game. I'm about to suicide this man, and then I managed
right
to
in
pull
front
away.
of the bot, and you were kind of kill guarding, setting up the kill. So I intentionally took out so that you couldn't get the bot kill. That was on purpose.
I knew that, but it just made me upset. But hey, man, everyone's playing to win. I get it.
I was serious, like about to just jump in.
Yeah, no, it's a game about global war, so I expect people to get upset every now and then.
Well, it just depends of like in a normal progressive game, I would not have expected that game to shape out the way that it did.
Yeah.
Well, we just took a whole bunch of bonuses, and I was going to take out red and pink from the bottom, but then my assumption was yellow was going to wipe me because you took out my 3. My whole entire game ended when you took out my 3, basically. Because after I rolled that, my risk was that I didn't expect somebody to try to take Russia.
I did wait 1 turn. I stacked there 1 turn, trying to let everyone either have a chance out or move into the Orient, which Mr. Spatula did. He moved down to that bottom part of Orient, and I was happy to let him stay there and semi-kill guard him down there.
Well, thinking of points,
I only had the +3 or +4 of Scandinavia, so
I just think in terms of the setup, in the future, if I was going to get knocked out, I would have just suicided you, basically. Like in the position that I was in, I wasn't going to suicide you, but if I was the 0-point player, I would have suicided you for sure.
I mean, that's fair. I took into account the ranks, and everybody seemed like a pretty good player in this lobby, so I was happy to play to those outs.
Yeah.
Suicide, though, less likely with higher ranked players.
Mitch, so what's the deal with moving on? Am I done? Because I just, obviously that first game really sucked, so I didn't know if...
No, everyone moves on through the seeding round. So now we go to the elimination rounds. They start next week. All group winners will get an automatic bye through the first elimination round. And then some of the second place players, a few of the second place players in their groups will get a bye based off points. Then everybody else will play next week for round 1. In an elimination round, you'll play in a group of 6. Top 3 advance, bottom 3 are out.
So position does matter in those games, yes?
Exactly. Correct. Yep. Top 3 are through and the bottom 3 are out.
Okay.
And then Mitch, this is just a question about settings / future. In terms of targeting, I mean, I'm going to target the person in game 3 if they have a big point lead.
Yep.
Like if it's gonna knock me out, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or like
so-
target the person that's in third. It's just
yeah.
natural.
What I'm guessing happens more is you want the person, if you're like on the borderline, you're gonna want the person who's already winning the group to win the game, right? Because you're not really competing with them. Does that make sense?
I guess you're really competing against. I mean, I guess this is just a concept around all risk tournaments is that
Sure.
point-based generation
Yep.
of really if I'm in third, I feel like I'd get targeted by the bottom 3 players. I think that's an intelligent play to do. But in terms of the World Cup, especially where it's more of a team format in the future, not so much as points, that is more of a point-based thought process instead of a game-winning process.
Yeah, I mean,
This
the big point
is
they're
definitely
still
with all
winning.
risk tournaments. I just like to bring feedback.
No, I totally agree. I think that's the challenge, and Gary knows that from his stuff too. I mean, that's the challenge is trying to keep it true to risk in the sense, and that's why we took out the placement points because I think it's lame that you sit in the corner and try to get second place, so you get more points. I think that part of it's lame. So that's why the emphasis is on the bounties and pushing the activity. But yeah, anytime you add
If there was
points, it gets
placements, I would have turtled that last game. I would have stuck on one card, just turtled.
Right, and that's what happens, and those are the lamest games, in my opinion. You shouldn't get rewarded for doing nothing, in my opinion.
Hey Mitch,
No,
when
for
will
sure.
the games for
Settings were
next week
great
be posted?
first round, for sure. So I think the settings were great. I just think that point-based thing is going to come back to give a few people the bad taste in their mouth that they get
got
third,
targeted.
and they feel like they get targeted the third game. Because I'll do it. I mean, I think
Yeah.
everybody's going to do it if they're a smart player because they need that extra spot, right?
Yeah, but I think to some degree that's true. But you saw even with Bromar, he was at 5 points coming in that third game, and down to the very wire, he had a chance to move all the way up from 6. So targeting who you target is a little tricky. Like it may happen to where you have the decision to go one way or the other, and which one you go with. But we saw someone with 0 points.
If I knew that first place got the automatic bye, I've been out in West Virginia for like 7 days, so I've been out of settings. I would have targeted specific people that last game, and that's on me. But
yeah,
I would have likely have fed the game to Bromar, but hopefully he gets 2 kills and a win. Like I would have fed it to a 0-point person like Mr. Spatula. I would have worked with Yellow, you know?
Right, to try to get it. So we had a 0-point person in the third game today get a clean sweep 21 and ends up winning the group. So you're not really out of it completely. So it's a little hard to figure out your targeting on the fly, in that sense.
I would have definitely have fed Mr. Spatula if I knew the settings because I would have wiped out red and pink behind him. He would have killed me because he was already thinking about trying to do it anyway at the set, and then he wins the game. But that's my fault for not looking at the settings beforehand completely.
Yeah, and the other piece of it, so the top 3 advance, and but we'll separate group winners like each round. So the seeding will still matter as you go through. So it'll still be better to finish first versus second or third in your group, depending on who you.
Has there been a thought of winner of game 1 moves on, and then game 2 and 3 are points based with a bot like what we just experienced? Just in terms of rewarding somebody who wins first, especially in a 70%, shouldn't stalemate, and then go through and second game, everybody will still feel like they can overtake everybody in the third game, you know? Because it's fixed.
I mean, that's used in GM and Classic, but I think there are some problems with that. And one of them is the legs of what we ever get risk to be in terms of making it a spectator sport of some level. You've got to have everybody play all 3 games is a big part of it. And the other part of the 3 games and not having just you win and you get through is you get fed, like you in that first game, you get fed a win to some degree, right? I think you would even say that.
Oh, that was 100%.
Right, so you get fed a win and you advance, just based off of that one scenario, but instead you got to play it out for 3 games, and that spreads out some of the luck with cards or spawns and or a bot hitting you and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my only counterpoint to that, like in a productive discussion, is like NFL, their most promising teams get a bye in the first round. Yep. So competitive, yes, but also you're able to go through the first round if you win. I won the first game. I may not win the first game next round. It's just a thought process of whoever wins that first game, they could be fed, which is the other side of this too, of they could just be fed more points from, if I was in second or third, I'd try to get the first place person to win for sure. Yeah. Like feeding. That's going to become a strategy in the qualifying rounds, Mitch, into the future of if you're second and third in the third place game, you basically just work together with first artificially in order to move on. No matter what we try to do, that's just what smart players do,
Yeah,
right?
potentially. And I mean, again, you're not talking in VC or any other outside chat, so you've got to coordinate that through emotes and signals.
I just think with YouTube, it's going to be prevalent enough that it's going to be noted. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Yeah,
I have a question. Two questions actually.
Sure.
When will games for next week be posted? And number two question is, are point slates wiped clean after each group round, or are they carried through?
Yeah. So, question number one, tomorrow we're going to do a little stream for probably like 30 minutes and release all the full brackets from everyone that played in the seeding round so that everyone will know their schedules I don't know the UTC in my head, but it's like 2200 UTC approximately tomorrow. We'll release the full schedule for round one for the US players and then the brackets for the other players in the other nations that had seeding round games. And then what was question two? Sorry.
Are point slates wiped clean after each group round?
Yeah, so point slates are completely wiped clean, and your points for the most part, almost completely, are trapped within your group. So it's just, finishing in the top three in your group gets you through. You don't get compared points-wise to everybody else. So you're on an equal playing field. But yeah, they're wiped completely, except your finish in the group affects what group you get placed in for the next round. But your points are gone.
And I mean, and actually, like, I kind of want to play against better players, to be honest.
Sure.
I feel like that's actually probably an advantage more than a disadvantage.
Potentially.
And then when you consider like the way points work, how are the points going to work once you like get into your US group with your three other teammates?
Yep.
Can you kind of elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, so it'll work kind of like this, except your three games won't necessarily be simultaneous, or won't be consecutive necessarily. So your nation will have a group that you're in with 5 other nations. Each nation has a 3-player team. There'll be 3 games scheduled for that group. You'll select which player on your team is going to play in each game. Does that make sense?
¿Qué pasó, mi amor?
Yes.
Te levantaste, mi preciosa.
I like that. I like that.
Hola.
That makes a lot more sense now. I like that.
So basically you're playing what you just played, except those 3 games aren't necessarily consecutive, and you'll know the settings ahead of time. So if you have a player that's really good in the 70% progressive stuff or someone that's really good on fixed, you can do that. Or if it's just time-based, this person's available at this time better than this time or whatever.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, so you'll just have a group of 6, and the top 3 nations will move on in those games.
Is there a ranking that's somewhere currently posted, Mitch?
Ranking
like a points results?
So if you click on the schedule on the website, all the results, except your game that just happened, which we'll go in a second,
Yep.
all of the results are in there.
On the website. Okay.
Schedule now also has the points next to your names.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yep. Anything else you guys got?
No, just thank you so much for setting this up. Yeah.
Yeah. We look forward to it. Tomorrow we'll announce everything, and I think it'll make sense to everybody once they see the full format for their knockout rounds.
Yeah, super fun. Thank you so much for setting this up, man.
You got it. Thanks, guys. Good job.
My only caveat.
Oh yeah.
My only complaint is that first game. I wish we'd have got a reset. That was a bummer.
Yeah, I think the reset before any turns could happen. I think just once you get through turns is the problem.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even hit turn 1 yet.
Johnny would have loved a restart. Johnny got broken by the bot. Johnny got hit by the bot. True. Johnny had terrible spawns the whole entire freaking time, dude.
Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't even get through turn 1. It was bugged from the beginning, so it just would have been nice on game 1, turn 1. You know what I mean? It seemed like if any time's a reset, that's a good time. But it is what it is. I get it.
The only thing against that is not to attack your credibility, but in general, if I had a shitty spawn, I could say, "Hey, I had the bug." You know what I mean?
It's just tricky. Yeah, it's just tricky on that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. I mean,
it's tough to prove and show.
I mean, obviously, I would have much preferred to have played it.
Yeah.
I would have preferred to restart too, Barmir. When I saw on Discord that you left and you were sitting there and you had bought it out because I was like, Or please restart. That's the reason why I
Yeah.
messaged Cracker. I was like, please, like, look above. Like,
Yeah. Right on.
Cool,
All right.
guys. Thanks, guys.
Sounds good. All right.
All right, that's a wrap on U.S. Group 14 and the seeding round. That's 26 games in 5 days. Hope you enjoyed it. That's over 50 hours of action-packed Risk that we just played. We will be announcing full brackets for all the nations that had seeding round games tomorrow. So look forward to that. I think it'll be UTC 2200, but we will post an announcement in the Discord and on the website. Look forward to seeing everybody in the knockout rounds. Until next time, I'm at Mitch on Risk, streaming live on Twitch, posting on YouTube. May your dice be nice. See you guys.